This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the Sentinels and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. He knows they have got one of the best rushing offenses in the country based on the strength of their back. But they will be facing one of the most stingy defenses in the country, a top 10 rushing defense. We will see this strength-on-strength battle. Who will win at the line of scrimmage? Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. The offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. The give on the option. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to pass. He's got him this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on 1st down. They'll run it to the right. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Able to get one down to the 15.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's the Sentinels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. Running a read option to the left. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On the option. He'll keep it again on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Using his feet. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run inside. It's Bentley. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air, it's Gunderson. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Looking long. Got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Hurd!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Pulls it again on the option. Picks up the first down. Maybe a crease. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Sentinels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Pulls it in. It's Payne. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Stepping to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Sentinels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. The give to the fullback. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. And the Sentinels will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Off play action on first down. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. From the red zone, it's Boston. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Snags it over the middle. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. He'll set up to throw. Caught. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. The option look. The pitch. Touchdown, Marshall! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the returner goes down. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Goes to the option. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bentley. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Sentinels send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. That's caught. It's Boston. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
We got all these fancy pass plays and all these fancy formations and shifts and motions and all this stuff you make me think about as a defensive guy. And then you slip that in. Really nice job by the offense, hitting you with the draw, with the unexpected. Nice job getting a big gain.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. to throw. It's Gunderson. Caught in the backfield. It's Fitzpatrick. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Runs through the tackle. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Calls his own number. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's the pressure. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Boston. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He'll be tackled right at the 32, and a pretty good job on the return to set up his offense. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsible.
Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.